Well, two celebrities were recently sued for failing to pay their employees overtime. I recently sat down with attorney Jim Higgins to learn more about it. All right, Jim, thanks for being here.
Sure.
All right, so let's talk about these two famous people who were sued and what happened here.
Well, they didn't want to pay their employees like they should, and I don't know why, but they both of these people, it was Celine Dion and Mario Batali, who's a celebrity chef, have both recently been sued and settled cases where they were not paying their employees properly.
Right.
Celine had somebody that was apparently, I think she had made him her office manager or something like that, but really, according to the lawsuit, he would do everything from sweep the driveway to make sure berries weren't where they weren't supposed to be, just everything. And he worked over 40 hours a week, and she never paid him overtime.
Really?
And so that relationship ended, and I guess he said, hey, I should have gotten overtime. And he sued her, and they ended up settling. And the other case is actually something that we see a lot in our employment litigation section, and that was Mario Batali has some giant restaurants in New York, and they were what we call tip pool violations. And what that is that if you are a server and you get tips, there are certain cases where a restaurant can require you to put a small percentage of tips kind of in a pool.
Right.
And they share that with, maybe the bartenders or the bar backs or people that we would say are in normal tipped type positions.
Kind of divvy it out.
Yes, but what you can't do is the management can't take that money. And salaried employees can't take the money.
Exactly.
And you can't take too much of it because that's the only way these people get paid.
Right, so that's what happened here.
That's what happened. And he had to go back and pay about $1.5 million. And it's the second time he has had to do it. So it was strange.
You didn't learn the first time.
No.
Now, you said you see some of these cases here in Tennessee. What do you see that's similar?
Well, I will say we have an employment law section with 4 lawyers main time and a pretty big staff that deal with it. And I would say half of their work are overtime violations. And they can come up in a different types of way. A lot of them are the tip pool. Sometimes we have people that are classified as managers and they get paid a salary, or they're just paying them a salary and working them 50, 60 hours a week when they really shouldn't be. They should really be paid hourly. And sometimes we have cases where people are just paid the same dollar amount even if they work 40, 50, 60 hours of work, and they should be paid time and a half for over 40.
Right.
We see a lot of it.
And real quickly, when should someone contact your office if they think this is happening to them?
Yeah, on these cases, there are some where they may not need to contact us early, but I would really contact us early on these. And we can usually tell people before they raise a stink at work, hey, don't raise a stink, the way they're paying you is okay, or hey, they aren't, so let's talk about what your options are and if you want to deal with it or not.
All right, helping out a lot of people. Jim, thanks so much.
Thanks.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-353-0930 or check out higginsfirm.com. We'll be right back.